Well, winter may not be finished with us just yet, but the recent warm weather does remind us that the seasons will change eventually. So in today's Find a Friend segment, sponsored by Rascal Animal Hospital, we have your pre-spring pet checklist. Head vet Dr. Michelle Gonzalez joins me today, along with a pet who is more than ready to be adopted. So good to see you, Dr. G.
Thank you.
All right, who is this little one?
So this cute girl is Jules. She is a coonhound, basset hound, et cetera, mix. Very full of energy. I mean, she just looks like she's been looking for love for so long, and she just needs somewhere to love her.
She is literally like pulling at the bit to kind of get out there and just play.
And she just wants to meet everybody. She's like so sweet, and she's good with other dogs. She's from a rescue called Barely Used Pets. Okay. Their website is barelyusedpets.com, and they have a Facebook page. And they are a group based in Urbana, and they have these dogs as close to a normal environment as you can get. So their fosters have them playing out with other dogs, they're socializing, they spend time with them. So when people go to meet these dogs, they actually can see how they're going to act in their house, you know, with in a normal environment, which is different from going to a place where the animals are in cages all day.
Yeah, that's an interesting kind of concept that they have. And does that actually help the animals and the owners?
I think it does. I mean, a lot of dogs get returned because of behavioral problems. Somebody may adopt a dog and then return him because it's too crazy, too hyper, or not hyper enough. Right. So if they go and meet them in a normal type environment, they can get a better idea as to, is this dog a jumper? Is this dog, you know, kind of like how they are. They can bring their dogs, they can bring their kids, see how the dogs react.
Okay, that's a cool concept. So if you want to adopt Jules, barelyusedpets.com is the website there. So let's talk about the spring checklist. What do owners need to focus on right now before spring hits?
The two biggest things is going to be heartworm prevention and flea and tick prevention, and then alongside with that, intestinal parasite prevention. So the first one that we're constantly harping on is heartworm prevention, because heartworms are transmitted by mosquitoes. So there is no real way, even if a dog is indoor only, there's no real way of keeping them from being exposed to mosquitoes. They have to go outside at some point to use the bathroom.
Exactly.
So there are heartworm preventives, like we have some samples here of heartworm preventives that we recommend, Interceptor and Trifexis, and there isn't a one-size-fits-all for everybody. It depends on, you know, the majority of them take care of intestinal parasites, some like Trifexis take care of fleas. So depending on what the needs are, the veterinarian can discuss what's going to be the best product for the pet.
So it's best to go though to somebody who knows what these products do before saying, I'm just going to go online, order something. This
right, exactly. And real online pharmacies should never ever sell somebody a heartworm medication without a prescription from a veterinarian, because they have to be tested. If you give heartworm preventive to an animal that is already heartworm positive, they can potentially have an anaphylactic allergic reaction and they can die.
Okay, nobody wants that.
Nobody wants that
for their pet.
Absolutely.
So when we deal with the intestinal parasites, if they have one, can they be treated, cured? What is the process?
Yeah, the vast majority of intestinal parasites can be cured. The flip side to that is that there are different stages of these parasites. So some of those parasites will have stages that the dewormers cannot kill, and they stay in the system for years. And then something happens that stresses them out, and then that's when those parasites surface. The importance of treating them for intestinal parasites is, obviously we don't want our pets to be sick and have problems, but there are some of those parasites that can be contagious to humans, especially children, because kids may step on poop and not really realize what's going on, or they're just playing and not wash themselves immediately.
Exactly.
So very, very important. There is a parasite that dogs can get that is one of the most common causes of blindness in children, because that egg can move over to their eyes and cause blindness. So very important to take them to the vet. Don't just go to Tractor Supply or somewhere and pick up some over-the-counter dewormer, because they may not be as effective and they don't treat all the different parasites. Getting a stool sample, checking to see what's there, and then maintaining them on a routine.
Okay, all right, all great advice. Dr. G, one more time, let us know how somebody can adopt Jules.
Jules, barelyusedpets.com, barelyusedpets.com.
Okay, Jules, I hope you find a home. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks.